it's a piece that I found and sort of fell in love with, and John Lee Hooker is sort of woven through it with the band Big Head Todd and the Monsters. I think it's their version of it. So.
And how does that work for you? And also tell me a little bit about the credits and because it's a great sequence.
Music-wise, you mean, or the whole main title sequence?
Music-wise and the title sequence.
I heard the song and I just thought it had the energy, it had the vibe that I was looking for the main title, and then I played it for Jeff Lieber and he got excited, and then there were multiple meetings had sort of talking about the imagery and talking about making New Orleans very much a part of that main title sequence. And I'm a big fan of old television, and the old Hawaii Five-0 sequence really featured Hawaii. And I used that as sort of a basis in describing what we wanted to do for the main title for this, was really feature the city, hit the characters, and today it's still a work in progress, but we're getting there.
Oh, it's Hawaii 504.
I'm sorry, what?
Hawaii 504, which is the area.
Oh, there you go. Exactly. I like that. I like that very much.
I've been playing since I was probably 5 or 6 years old. Everybody in my family plays piano. I had a rock band in the 4th grade and studied music and jazz and classical for up until I was about 15 or 16. And I've written a lot of music, and I played all through Quantum Leap. I played on almost, I'd say, 70% of the television shows I've made. I've found a way to play the piano and sing. Usually I sing too.
But they fake the playing so well in a lot of shows with people who don't play. This we have to ask. Do you have a go-to piece when you really want to knock a party out and there's a piano?
No, I don't. I don't anymore. I don't. It's like I think about that all the time. I just don't have time to practice anymore. And my kids have become the musicians in the family, and they're great piano players, and so I kind of let them have that now. I wish I did. I wish I had more time. I wish I was. Last year I wanted to learn the whole entire piano score to Peter and the Wolf. I just thought. But then I started playing it, and it was like, oh my gosh, this is going to take me. It's going to take me months to learn it.
Well, congratulations. That's very cool, and you'll probably get to use that in this show quite a bit.
I hope so. We're working with it, and be curious to see how people respond to it. As always, it was a blast to do. It's fun. Those musicians are amazing, and it was just. They went for it. We talked about doing music, and they said, "What do you want to do? Do you play?" And I said, "Yeah, I play piano." And so, lo and behold, it's there.
You're introduced as what could be I guess is to be a recurring character, or someone.
Yes, possibly. They combed Hollywood to find who would be the most likely nemesis to Scott Bakula, the least threatening, and they got me. It's fun. I mean, I'm drawing a lot on my own personal life. And but I've been playing unsavory guys in suits for several years now, so it sort of fits.
And have you spent much time working or playing in New Orleans before?
In a previous administration many years ago, my family lived in New Orleans, was from Greenville, Mississippi, and had a home in the Quarter. So yeah, I spent a little time down here, sweating mostly, and trying to drink the heat away.
How does working on a great big franchise show like this, I mean, it's $1 billion global business, part 3 of this thing, how does that compare with other projects you've done and other shows you've worked on?
I mean, I think the basic element is the sense of stability. It's a beloved franchise. It's handled beautifully by the people who run it. And it's actually a good project to be a part of. I mean, I'm so lucky to be a part of it.
This is an international love letter to the city of New Orleans in many ways, because they have made New Orleans a character. And so you have people watching this show in their living rooms, and they're thinking, they have to be thinking, look at that architecture, look at that wonderful streetscape, the music, and we think it does help make that decision when someone is going to visit a city. It puts New Orleans on that decision matrix, and we think a show like NCIS that treats New Orleans so well helps us get over the goal line. So we couldn't be happier. And the fact that they are loving it here, and we believe that they'll be here for a while.